Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of November 13th through the 15th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box below for ways to reach me. Also, check out my Patreon. Venus readings are there now. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, but you can always request a call back. If I don't get back to you that day, I will get back to you within that week's time frame. All right, so we have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Five of Cups. We've got the Queen of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Cups, the Magician, the Ten of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Hierophant. All right, so the overall energy could be that you guys are sad or disappointed about something that happened in the past. It can't be fixed, so don't get stuck in that energy. It looks like you guys are also trying to suppress your thoughts, or you're not really speaking or saying something that you want to say. Something's going on where maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. You have too many thoughts in your head and your head is spinning and you're like, I don't know which direction to go in. I feel like you are lacking clarity, or maybe, this is some past energy. Now, this also could be the energy of someone that's around you or someone who wants to come towards you. But it does look like someone is feeling held back. Someone feels like they can't show their feelings for whatever reason. Someone also may be holding on to some sort of traditional beliefs, and they're like, these are my beliefs, so I can't let go of this. And, because of your beliefs or because of someone else's beliefs is causing some sort of blockage, this feeling of stuck. If you're wondering if someone was thinking about you, I do feel like someone's thinking about you, and I do feel that someone is, this person is stuck about how something turned out in the past. But always remember, this indicates that there's another opportunity available. You just have to get out of the past. Now, I feel like, too, whatever it is that you could be grieving over or disappointed about, you're going to find that, that there is something after all for you. So maybe you were disappointed in a job. Don't worry about it, because here's another one. If you lost love, don't worry about it. Here's another one, or here's another opportunity. If there's something that you lost, period, I just feel that, this is an opportunity for something new to begin. Now, I feel that you also might be having to fake it until you make it. You might be practicing self-love, doing things to show yourself that you appreciate yourself. So it could be, especially too, if you're doing some sort of spell work, you might be doing things to heal yourself, or some sort of attraction spell. I feel like you're trying to manifest love, but you might be trying to manifest new love. Now, I'm also getting here that someone may be indirectly expressing to you that they have feelings for you, especially by sharing music or poems or just something romantic in general. I feel like maybe someone is trying to find clever ways to get your attention, or you could be doing that. You might be trying to find clever ways to get someone's attention. I feel like there's no communication or something still isn't working. Now, it's possible that someone has moved on, like you're trying to get someone's attention, but they've already moved on, or vice versa. Especially if someone is tired of being lied to, tired of indirect communication, tired of manipulation. I feel like that is what you might be getting rid of or cutting out of your life. Or if you were that way with someone, this is how they feel. They're just so over it. So I feel like someone is done with all the, tricky communication. You also may be taking a break from social media. Yeah, taking some sort of break from any type of social media platform. You also may be deleting some sort of dating app that you were on. You also might be deleting or cutting off communication from people that you felt just were not real or can't be real with you. Now, I'm also getting that someone is getting left for a water sign. So I don't know if you left someone for a water sign or if someone left you and moved on with a water sign. Now, after some silence or after something comes to an end, I feel that someone will reveal how they felt, or there will be an expression or like a confession of some sort. If something's going on with your job where maybe you decided to quit one job or you got fired, like I said, it just feels like, hey, you get called up for something else. And whatever this new job is, I feel like you're going to be passionate about it, or something that you actually care about. Some of you, I feel like you're going to get a job doing something that, you really care about. So that also goes for those of you that have interviews or have put in some sort of job applications. I do feel like you're going to get hired or get called back. Something else I was picking up here. Now, also, if this is about you starting your own business, I feel that maybe you are going to go ahead and start doing something that you actually care about. It looks like you would have some sort of big responsibility. Maybe you are going into business as some sort of advisor or leader, consultant. Now, I'm also feeling like information was taken from one place and being incorporated or claimed as your own. So it could be that you just kind of paid attention to how some sort of big business structure was ran, and then you took that information and you said, okay, I'm going to take that information and put my own spin on it. So I feel like something like that could be going on too. Those of you that make music, because I'm seeing music, I almost feel like maybe this is like using a sample and just kind of twisting it or flipping it and making it your own. Yeah, I feel like you find a perfect sample. If you are a writer, I wouldn't say it's necessarily plagiarism, but it's like you saw a movie and you're like, oh my God, that just gave me an idea for my movie or my story. And so because of something that you saw, it inspires you to start writing something of your own, but it's based off of something that was already created. But I mean, that's not again, that's how most people operate. It's like you see something, you're like, oh, I bet it would be better if it was like this, or I just kind of get the feeling that something like that is happening. Now, I also feel like someone around you is very manipulative. Someone around you might be not abusing their authority, but they're using it. Yeah. They're using something to their advantage, or you might be using something to your advantage. It's like, oh, now that I hold the keys to this, I'm going to make it so that that happens or that this doesn't happen. So I feel like someone has a big responsibility. They're like some sort of a key holder, a gatekeeper, and can call the shots. Or someone has the authority to make or break someone's career. Some of you are going to get, I see something also being kind of like a split decision. One group of people might be viewing you as a liar, and another group of people might be viewing you as someone who's honest and down to earth. I feel like maybe that depends on whose perspective it is, because I see both energies. Someone who can be both respectable but also phony in some way, shape, or form. So I feel like it depends on whose perspective it is. Now, I also feel like somebody is saying that they're ready for commitment. I don't know how true they are about that, or somebody is being manipulated into being into a commitment when they're not ready. So they're just kind of faking it. I almost want to say the key is honesty. I do see someone's mask falling off. Somebody has been asking how to break somebody up. I feel like somebody's been going to, I want to say witch doctor, but I know there's another name for it, but maybe that's what somebody calls this person, but or maybe that's what somebody calls themselves. But I do feel like somebody is going to a witch doctor and trying to ask advice and gather ingredients for a spell so that they can break somebody up. So I don't know if you're doing this. If you are not doing this, then there's a strong possibility that that's the reason why your relationship ended, or why communication stopped between you and another person, because someone went to somebody for advice on a spell, or someone had somebody do a spell for them. They were like, can you do it? Can you break them up? And this person could have just been like, okay, bring me their names, and I'll take care of the rest. You know, so I do feel that someone manipulated elements, spirits, to break up a relationship, or to make someone lose their job, or make someone lose money. Someone is also deflecting or distracting themselves from how they really feel about you, or you're doing this. So let's say that you are having a hard time moving on from someone, especially if it's an air sign. You're thinking about the air sign. You're like, you know, I don't want to think about this air sign anymore. Let me entertain myself with some of these other offers. So I feel like you are going to be entertaining yourself in hopes that it's going to help you move on from the person that you were dealing with. It doesn't have to be an air sign, but just because it looks like that could be what's on your mind. That's what's happening. It also could be the other way around. Like the air sign is entertaining other people just so that they don't have to think about you anymore. Yeah, so going back to faking it until you make it, I feel that the magician is trying to trick themselves into believing that everything's okay, or that they have healed, or they're doing this so that they can heal. Someone may be putting on some sort of false image to the public that everything's okay when they're not. It is a healing process, but I feel like someone is just like, look, this is what I got to do. Someone also likes to take breaks from social media or gets very quiet when they're healing. And then, like I was saying, the mask is falling off. So if someone had like a fake profile up, I feel like they're deleting it or hiding it, or just transforming it and putting up their real picture and like, okay, this is who really runs this account. This is me. This picture that I had up here was not me. So yeah. Now, someone's also doing something to intentionally cause pain. I feel like someone is purposely putting something in your face, or you might be putting something in someone's face trying to prove that you've moved on. But again, it seems like that's not someone's real feelings. Someone also feels like you stabbed them in the back. Excuse me. Yeah, someone feels like you mistreated them, or you might be feeling that way about somebody. I also feel like some of you are going to need to take a rest or some sort of a break. Something might be doctor's orders. Speaking of orders, I also feel like if someone was in jail, someone might be on house arrest or someone might be on probation. Like they can move about, but only so much. Someone is not fully safe to do what they want to do, or they don't fully have their freedoms yet. I feel like someone also is losing their voice. Someone who sings or performs, I feel like they have a cold, or they're hoarse. If they don't have a cold, then it's laryngitis. So someone is supposed to perform, but they can't because of their voice. So someone also could be, well, I know there's not any concerts going on right now, but it did make me think of when a show has to go on, or it could be like a live recording, and someone is actually using a recording and lip syncing. It could just be plain old karaoke, but I feel like someone actually does something for a profession, but because they can't, they're having to use a recording. I feel like someone needs to take a time out so they can get better emotionally, spiritually, or physically. Someone needs their me time. Someone's also very guarded and hiding the fact that maybe they miss you, or you are hiding the fact that you miss someone. I feel like your love interest could be at a distance. If there is someone trying to ask you out or get your attention, I feel like you're not interested because you're not ready to move on, or you're just not ready. Or if someone is being distant towards you, this is why. They're just not ready. Yeah, could be a fire sign involved as well. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You might feel like a fire sign let you down or stabbed you in the back. Someone wants to know what you're up to, but I feel like you don't want to be bothered. I really feel like there's a fire sign trying to talk to you, but you don't want to be bothered. I'm feeling like you also might have a problem with your government or someone who is like a leader or so like a supervisor or a manager. Someone is trying to control how you think or feel or dictate to you how you should be thinking or feeling, but you need to listen to your own intuition and, you know, make decisions based off of how you feel, not off of someone else's dictatorship. Someone's younger sibling acts like the mother or father. Someone feels like, well, I raised you, or I am your mother, or I'm the one that took care of you, so I have a right to tell you what to do, basically. I also feel like there's a possibility that your faith is going to be restored. Yeah. So I feel like your faith is going to be restored in something that you lost. It could be a relationship that's going to be repaired. It could be a new job that you're going to find and secure. Someone's also feeling a little rejected. Like someone feels like you are putting your work before them or their family. Or this is how you might be viewed. Someone is like, you always put your work before me. Or you always put your family before me. I also feel like someone is trying to dictate the arrangements for the upcoming holiday. Someone is trying to tell people, like, no, we're going to have Thanksgiving at my house. And it's really so that they can kind of be the person that says yes or no to the menu or something silly like that. But yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and check the energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? We have patience, adjacent possibilities, the Sun, overall energy, carrying connections. All right, so with the overall energy being carrying connections, I was feeling something about hold on to your truth or hold on to what you feel is real. Something is your reality. Something is for you. You feel that something belongs to you. It could be a person. It could be a job. It could be anything. And I feel like you are trusting that. Whatever's going on does require your patience. So maybe a situation is going on where you feel like somebody, there's this relationship that's for you. And you're like, this is the person that's for me. I claim this person, even though this person is not in my life right now. I feel like something's going on where spirit is kind of like coming over you and is telling you to be patient and to trust whatever it is that you're feeling. This also makes me feel like your health is going to be restored, or your faith is going to be restored. I don't know why I said health. Maybe there is something going on with your health and you're wondering if you'll be the same again, or if something's going to be the same. I do feel like it is. It's just a matter of patience and time. Also, something is telling you that there's more than one way to skin a cat, or there's more than one way to get to your destination. So maybe you have been very strategic about something and you want to stick to the plan that you have, but the universe had other plans and it's saying that you can still get to this destination, just not with that little map you drew. It's like, no, you're still going to get from point A to point B. That hasn't changed. It's just the way towards it has changed. So something's going to happen that just gives you a sense of peace and calmness. And I don't know what it is. I almost just feel like something's being draped over you. I want to say that's your spirit guides protecting you and encouraging you and inspiring you, letting you know that everything's going to be okay. I feel too like you are going to come to the realization that you don't have to do something just one particular way. You're like, you know what? I could do it this way. I could do it that way. And it just kind of dawns on you, I feel. Now, I said dawn, but that also made me feel like that may be someone's name. D-A-W-N or D-O-N. I feel like the truth is also going to be revealed. Something's going to come out into the open. You're going to be happy again. I feel like patience is a virtue. And then also that saying, time heals all wounds and good things come to those who wait. Like all of those quotes, I feel, is in these two pictures here. So something you've been patiently waiting for will manifest, will come true, and I feel like you are going to be excited about it. That cup that was in the main reading is here too. This time you're kind of bathing in it. So those of you that also needed to understand self-love, I feel like now you grasp it, you understand it. Maybe you thought you knew at first what self-love was, but now you know. I feel like you're also bathing in good news, bathing in joy or something very blissful. Someone may give you a watch as a gift, or someone may show you something about a watch as a confirmation or a sign. Oh, a baby. I never saw that before. There's a baby in the corner. So I don't know if some of you are wanting to get pregnant, but you thought you couldn't, or you were like, when am I going to meet someone so that I can have a baby? There's a little baby waiting here, and you are still fertile. I feel like you sitting in this water, or as a man, you are able to still produce. So there's a baby here. Now, I feel like it's a literal baby. But of course, this can mean other things too. So something is your baby. There is still going to be a birth, or because I feel like really something maybe has already been implanted or impregnated. Something's been inserted. I'm just looking, and I know it sounds kinky, but seriously, from a spiritual perspective, something has already taken place. There's been an insertion here. And I feel like now it's just been baking in the oven. And at any minute, something's going to open up, like the crowning. When a woman's about to have a child, like she crowns. So something is crowning, and then it's going to come out. And there's going to be a new life or a rebirth or a new birth or something. So there's going to be some sort of renewal here. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully those messages resonate for you. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.